bless him. Instead of dirt, it's something you can invest in. He said the earth takes shape like clay to the seal when it's pressed in. Heaven stretched out like a tent to rest in. The sky is the limit.
No, literally could the firmament.
And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you, and every living creature of all flesh, and the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. Okay, so the fountains of the deep were broken. We have the gates of heaven opening. We have water consuming the earth. We have people ridiculing Noah when he told them that it was going to happen. We have people believing in man and assuredly what they would have called science back then. And then we're given this sign called a rainbow to signify the covenant that Yah has with us, that he's not going to flood the earth like that again. Now, in the midst of this like grand delusion and deception that is modern cosmology and what people think the earth is, if you were to ask someone who says that they believe in the Bible, why does the rainbow signify it? I'm not really sure what their answer would be. I never had an answer. I never even thought about it. I just thought it's just a pretty thing in the sky that a lot of people can see. It happens a lot. So it's just a pretty reminder that he's not going to do it. He's not going to flood us again. I was never given any context. I thought that's as deep as it was, right? But now when we start to re-examine what we just assumed to be true, because man arrogantly claimed to have known the entirety of this realm we live in and exactly what it's made of and how deep it goes beneath us and what its dimensions are and what its circumference and radius and tilt and movement and speeds and all of these things, minimizing where we live and they can understand it all. Well, when we set that aside and we start to look again, we're like, oh no, it says that there's a firmament in the midst of the waters. And it says that we're like grasshopper inhabitants within this firmament, that he stretched over top of us like a tent. We're like grasshopper inhabitants within this tent. And of course, rakia, where we get the word, is beaten out strong as bronze. So there's some physical protective containment that's separating the heavenly waters from the earthly waters. And at some point in time, gates were opened and it flooded. And so now we have a rainbow saying, hey, I'm not going to do that again. Well, okay, when you start to really dig into this, and Kingdom and Context is an amazing channel for this, as is most of these speakers on here, you will see, oh, well, it seems like there are 7 layers to the firmament, if you want to call it that, or the heavens. There are layers, and it seems to be 7. And it seems like this detail was almost tactically suppressed and removed from the canonized texts and from modern understanding. And if you go Google it, I'm sure it'll tell you it's attributable to Hinduism or whatever. Well, many people understood that there seems to be 7 layers. What a coincidence. The rainbow has 7 colors. And so this was one of the biggest things that clicked with me once I realized it. And I thought it was so beautiful. I had to put it in here. And I know some of you guys probably have already discovered this, but this is a literal physical demonstration proving to us it's not going to flood again. It's showing you the containment is intact. This firmament that's in the midst of the waters, that holds back the waters that were at one point opened, it's still intact. It's like a science experiment, you know? It's like at the science fair. It's a lifetime demonstration showing you, oh no, look, it's still intact. That's why there are 7 colors. You got 7 layers. They each have their own purpose. They each have different things inside of in their layer. and it being intact holds the water back, there will not be another flood. And just so you have a constant reminder, here's the literal physical proof of it. So the rainbow is very important, and all of a sudden takes on a new light, pun not intended. That makes that puzzle piece fall in there pretty snug.